Hi everyone, welcome to another Greenleaf Terrain Showcase. This time I have a custom set of Warhammer 40k terrain. It involves quite a few pieces, considering I have 5 pieces that are off the table and the camera can't actually fit all the pieces in because off the side to the left here is two open tree stands, and you can see the corner in the upper right here of another open tree stand, the edge of the little hill there. So there are 3 more ruins and 2 more identical bunkers to these guys, except for there is a colored stripe on the back of each one, and some of them have helmets inside dedicated to whatever Space Marine chapter they're involved with. So the set, I think, has 22 pieces was the idea. There's the 4 bunkers. There's 4 medium-sized ruin pieces like that. There are 3 small ruins, 2 of these 3-story ruins, and then there is a central building. There are the 2 hills, the pond, 3 open tree stands with ruins built inside them, and then 2 line-of-sight blocking large outcrop hills. Or large outcrop rocks, basically, not hills, sorry. Yeah. So that's all the pieces. I will get some of the other pieces on here after to show them off. But otherwise, I will jump the camera off the tripod and we'll check everything out a little bit closer. Alright, starting with our 1-inch hill. These guys are quite large. They're about almost a foot by a foot across. They feature a few rocks on the outskirts of them. Moving on, we have one of the 3 open tree stands. So they're open because I spaced the trees out enough that you have enough room to place your hand in here and move miniatures around. All the trees are on plugs, so they are removable. Lots of the ruined walls and whatnot feature propaganda posters, and those ones talk about some type of plague. There's one of the smaller ruins. Here is the first of the 3-story guys. More of a gothic feel to this one. And then here we have one of the 4 bunkers. They all have the same design. So this one has the silver stripe, which I think was for Iron Hands. I think the Iron Hands. I was trying to do symbols on their roofs, but I failed. So I went around that and just did lots of detail and whatnot. So there are these, try to get the light there, the lockers, and then we have some silver helmets on the wall there, a ladder up to the roof, inside door, and a little bunk bed. And the roofs have some grooves on them, and they just slip inside a little hatch to the roof. And then we have this bubbling pond with some scrap metal around the outskirts of it. And then this is one of the 4 medium ruins. The other 3 are off this little showcase area right now. And then we got this other bunker here. Get out of the way, buddy. And yeah, so this one has a white helmet. I didn't have 4 sets of bunk beds, so this one got the bed rolls, but this one has a white stripe on the back for white scars. We have the second hill and the 2 other tree stands. These rock outcroppings are like the other rock outcroppings I've done for other projects. And then if we can move some of these guys, because so many pieces, I fit them in there pretty tightly. So this is second of the 3-story Gothic buildings. Got some propaganda posters in and around this guy. So there's a door, a couple windows, and then we have this central command station. So there is a bay door that is jammed open over here. And the big cave-in has happened. Again, I don't put tons of rubble down on the lower floors or everything, just to provide a lot more playability. I put a little bit, but just to add, you know, a little bit more realism. But realistically, if it caved in, there would be almost no room to walk on the bottom floor. And depending on what happened to the roof, there'd be lots of no room to walk on the second floor. So yeah, I could make it really realistic, but then when you're going to place models, you'd have I don't know, way less space. Say it would go down by percentages, right? So yeah, I just leave it alone and do what we can. We got some little computers back here. Ladder up to the roof. The staircase has fallen. That used to attach up to that little landing pad. I just switched out some of the buildings here. So these are the 3 other ruins that were sitting off on the side. This one. And we got that one. And then these are the 2 other bunkers. This one. Got red stripe. I can't remember. This one doesn't have any helmets or anything. I only had so many helmets, so. And this one was the Space Wolves one. I almost missed some of the details, so over in the corner here is a fuel cache. There's the bedroll, and then you could obviously see it, but there's the scattered paper. I don't know if I mentioned that. One of the rungs is broken on the ladder there. Little things that sometimes I don't quite remember to showcase, but they're in there. They're in there. Little details. So that gives you a closer look at all the pieces and a little bit more detail. I will have a full set of this set up on my Facebook, and I'll link to that in the description. If you are interested in some custom terrain, you can email me at info@greenleafterrain.com. We also do miniature painting commissions, so we can get you a quote for that as well. Other than that, thanks for watching, please subscribe, and happy wargaming.